Hello? There's no one around except for Timmy. Timmy's the guy they hired, to skulk around the manor house as far as I could tell. Amiog, stupid dog. Timmy, they said he was some kind of caretaker. He was some kind of gardener. He was a handyman. Seems like all he does is skulk around and spy. Timmy, I think, is a spy. The only one who's around is Timmy, so I feel safe to make a post. So we don't have too much going on, so this is just going to be a regular old dog headline news. Headline news from the dog. Sean Diddy Combs, Puff Daddy. He was denied a $50 million bail. Diddy? He's a diddler, all right. He's a diddler. Puff was later, Puff was better off doing his freak shows, I think. Whatever. Puff was saying, I love freak offs. Like a freak off is like some kind of thing where the best freak wins. You have to be so freaky, the other freaks that are freaky deaky, they get eliminated and may the best freak win. But yet he's horrified by the horrific jail conditions. Sean, embrace the horrific jail conditions. That's what you're born for. It doesn't matter. Next thing, the Fed lowers the rates by half point. Lowest cut, or maybe the first cut since 2020. They signal there'll be 2 more additional cuts this year. What that means is it was too late. Yesterday, you should have already invested. You should have bought some, you should have invested in something. You bought some CDs at the higher rates. Today, the rates fell. But maybe the stock market will go up. Stupid dog, I don't know. Savings rates are going to come down. You're not going to make as much just parking your money. Maybe, invest it in the stock market. I don't know. Stupid dog, don't worry about it. He's cooked. The third take is, he's cooked. The Republicans say this is Mike Johnson's last rodeo. Mike Johnson, that really religious young man, a handsome young man, he could have done better. He'd saved the country a couple times. He should get a little bit more credit. I don't know if his name was Mike Johnson. Brad Johnson won a Super Bowl with Tampa Bay. I don't know what Mike Johnson did. I don't even know what state Mike Johnson hails from. But Mike Johnson, whatever, that guy who's the Speaker of the House, he saved the country a few times from a crash and burn. They should give him a little bit more respect. But listen, Representative Johnson, I got to say this much. You're selling people short. You got to educate the people that this whole system lies in the power of the wicked one, right? You got to do this, that, the other thing. You got to be the champion of good. Everybody has to realize if you're going to be a Bible pounder, a Bible thumper, a Bible, a big guy with the Bible, this whole system lies in the power of the wicked one. So you're right there. You're one of the chief architects riding along. And also, this is what I want to say as Eric Stupid Dog. If you're going to tell the truth, you're not part of the world, you're just in the world. But if you lie, and you think lying is a strategy, as long as you lie and you tell people they're up in Springfield, they're pounding pets. Up in Springfield, they're harvesting pets like the way we harvest chickens or cattle or hogs. They're getting the dogs and the cats and the fiddler crabs, the goldfish, and they're making, big-time soirees. They're having big-time picnics with the dogs, the cats, the goldfish, the fiddler crabs, the parakeets, I don't even know whatever kind of pet they have, but Mike Johnson, if you're really that religious, you got to come clean. This whole thing lies in the power of the wicked one. The other thing is, you don't go to heaven. I'm a stupid dog. I never get to go to heaven. Let me explain this much to you, humans, the man, and all your, the ilk, all the ilk. You don't get to go to heaven until you rot in the ground and you get resurrected. You don't go skyrocketing up like a bottle rocket to heaven. You lay in the ground moldering until there's a resurrection. So you don't go to heaven when you die. You go to the earth and you rot, and the worms and all that things, they eat you. Look it up. Look it up for me. I'm a stupid dog. Heaven, you don't go to heaven. You go to heaven when there's the resurrection. We're all waiting on the resurrection, except for, yeah, I'm a dog, so I don't even get that much. I don't get, it's whatever. Case racer, it doesn't matter. They're saying this might be Mr. Johnson, a Speaker of the House Johnson's last rodeo. Whatever. Don't hold on to it. Don't clutch onto it. Don't be a worldly. Remember, Mr. Johnson, you may be in the world, but you don't necessarily have to be of the world. Tim Ferriss, my last take. Tim Ferriss. I don't even know what Tim did. Tim Ferriss. He was some guy that he advocated a 4-hour work week. At first, I thought he must be advocating a 4-day work week because, Tim, you got to work. Nobody's going to pay you to do nothing until, Elon Musk's second generation, third generation cyborg who took over for him after he passed away, after his earthly vessel deteriorated and, consigned itself to the ash heap of history. The AI that took over after Elon McConnell, Elon McCooty, Elon McGraw, Elon McGrusk, Elon Musk. Elon Musk. It's like Musk. Oh, he's so musky. Anyways, 4-hour work week, maybe a 4-day work week. I don't know. I'm a young stupid dog. Anyway, this has been a Dog Headline News. I hope you found it distracting. I hope you found it distracting.